Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, thanks for being here. Thanks for being here. Yes, you're at the Monster Mix Studio. And yes, we are going to get started. We appreciate you for being here. We appreciate you for being here. Go ahead and let them know, man.
Yeah, my name is A. Chapman, or otherwise known as Stats. One of the owners of Monster Mix LLC, here with my boy and my main man, Dan Blac. You know who it is.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We appreciate y'all. My name is Dan Blac. And like we said, we're at the Monster Mix Studio. We are some of the owners. We have another one that's involved. But like I said, we are two here, and we're going to get started with the Fathers from the Hood podcast.
Fathers from the Hood.
Yes, sir. We are two fathers from the hood. I'm from Compton, and I know you are from where?
Compton, California.
Yes, sir. So it's always important for us to kind of give back and kind of remember, why we're here, So this podcast is catered towards those minorities, only for fathers that's coming from our area, no disrespect to the other ones with the silver spoon or with the other, lacking certain melanin, but this is dedicated to the minorities, our black brothers and our brown brothers, because they say that, we're not there in the kid's life. So we're going to definitely debunk those rumors.
Those
right?
stereotypes, you know what it is.
Right. So we're just going to get straight into it. Like I said, some of the things that we came here to do are kind of just shed light on fathers, kind of shed light on what we do and what we go through. And this is the first official podcast. We rough and we're kind of showing y'all how it is, and we definitely going to get better from here. But
yeah,
I definitely got my partner Stats in here to let us know how it's going, man.
Yeah. So I'm so happy that Dan has brought this platform to you guys, not only to you guys, but to the world, because a lot of fathers with melanated skin get a bad rap. I mean, we want to turn that upside down on his head and show y'all that we ain't all out here deadbeats like that. You know what I mean? We love our kids just as any other man does, So
yes, sir.
I am happy that I am able to be here on the first official podcast from Fathers from the Hood. You know what I mean? I'm glad. I can tell you can see the smile on my face if you watching the video. If you can't, I'm smiling from ear to ear right now.
For real, man. It's nobody else that I would have, do it, especially when we kind of know a lot of each other's background. I might know some, but if you don't mind, let them know just a little bit. I know you and your kids' life, but if you could let them know a little bit that, and then let them know, if you had your pops around.
Yeah, as you know, as we said, I grew up in Compton, California. My mom was unfortunately a victim of the 80s, like most people my age growing up around Compton. I never had my father, never had a father from the beginning all the way. I mean, I'm 34 now, and I still don't know who my father is. But because of that, I look at being a father as the most important thing in my life, because not having a father and growing up with and not knowing who your other half is and not having that support system was terrible. I ain't gonna cuss, but I wish I could.
For real. Sometimes it'll lead you to do that, man.
Yeah, but it was definitely hard knowing that other people had dads, whether they were around or not. They knew who their father was. You know what I mean? So me not knowing my other half, it was difficult. Like it's still difficult to this day, just going to the doctor and the doctor asking me, "Oh, what is your background? Have you ever had this in your family or that in your family?" And I'm like, well, my mom's hasn't, but I don't know, you know what I mean? Like my whole other side, like I don't know what I might get, like, and not knowing that and not having that is like damaging at times. But of course, as you grow, some of those things kind of get easier to deal with, you know what I mean? So now that I'm capable of being a father myself, that is my goal is to always be there for my kids. Yes, anytime they call my name, anytime they need me, anytime they fall and scrape their knee, I need to be there. Yes, I need to be there to guide them, to answer any questions, and just to be an example of power, wisdom, and love. You know?
Dang, man, that was really eloquent, the last ending, bro, for real. I can attest to my boy being there, man, in his kid's life. Definitely always there and willing to do whatever for him, putting them first, as we all should. Yeah. You know, that was his story, and thanks for sharing that because some people don't. Mine's a little bit, like I said, we from Compton. I grew up on the west side and then moved to the east, but my dad, I didn't know. My real father, I didn't grow up with him. I had a stepfather. And he kind of, you know, took the roles, of course, but while you're young, you don't appreciate that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because you're going through it and, you know, you're fighting and, you know, combating and this and this and that. But he was real stern, but he was cool. And a lot of his values and stuff that he showed me, I still carry to this day, for sure. Words and phrases and all that. But in regards to my real father, I didn't meet him until I was adult. So some of the things that you said, you kind of look at, like, for example, I eat Reese cups around the edges, little weird stuff, and they do it too or whatever, but I don't care about it. I think I look better than them. But they say, oh, you look like them. So I know stats, there is a nice looking young man, some looking like you. But either way it go, you use those same things, like you said, to kind of encourage you to do that. So, I'm in my kids' life for sure. Every single day, we're taking them where they need to go. We're going there, spending our money on them. We're giving them, you know, reprimand, you know, giving them consequences, tell them what needs to be done. But in regards to that, that's what we do. And it means a lot to us because, like you said, I didn't have it. I had somebody else to do it. But coming from our era, it wasn't that much there. Nobody really had their fathers there. And we made jokes of that. You know what I'm saying? There wasn't no mama jokes. There wasn't no mama jokes. You don't play with mama jokes. But you'll say your daddy and it's just let that slide.
Oh, we fighting. You talking about my mama.
For sure. For sure. But that's just the way it was when we came up. So, like I said, man, I appreciate him sharing that. So another thing we're going to do, and it's kind of on the darker note, we're kind of going to go into a little bit of current event. And as fathers, as parents, and not only just fathers, like I said, as parents, we want to definitely understand how the mothers are feeling. The recent, you know, shooting in Texas that we kind of want to share light and you know, give a moment of silence for is something that we wanted to comment on and send our, you know, our regards, our love towards everyone affected. But I couldn't imagine having to wait those hours or wait that time and not know what's going on with the kids at school.
Man, if I was there and my child was in there, it wouldn't be no stopping me. Like, there's no way that I'm going to wait outside because the police is telling me to just wait when they're standing outside with me. Like, y'all supposed to be in there.
Hours.
Yeah.
And this in Texas, you can only imagine how gun crazy some of the people were, like the dads and moms. But like you said, man, what would you do just standing out there, man? That's crazy.
So I read up on it, and I saw an interview. One of the moms that they handcuffed, one of the cops took her handcuffs off. She jumped the fence and went and got her kids.
Okay, talk to me. There she go. Get to the boy.
Like, how is the mom braver than the guy with the guns? You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, what are y'all? It takes 1 second for a bullet to kill someone.
Yes, sir.
Y'all waited a whole hour.
Yes, sir.
A whole hour.
Yeah, definitely a touchy subject.
Man,
I definitely wouldn't know what to do. I'd probably be like that mom, you know, especially if my daughter was there. My sons too, but you know how dads are with the baby girl.
Yeah.
But with my sons too, like, I'm gonna be crazy there, all of them, you know. But I can only imagine being like that mother. And once again, regards and everything, condolences and prayers and every word that we can find.
Yes.
Let's send those towards those parents and everyone that's affected.
Yes, definitely.
Definitely. And on a lighter note, we just wanted to touch that because it was current, and like we said, we wanted to send those sentiments out. On a lighter note, we were kind of just going to switch and say some of the things that we, you know, kind of do, or how some of the stuff that we do to balance the fatherhood, you know. To a lot of new fathers, this might be new to them, and, you know, they might be trying to balance everything, but we just want to give some of the pointers and tips that we use and that we've heard to balance it, man, fatherhood and trying to juggle your life and being a man. What are some of the tips you know, what would you do?
So one of the things I do, I know most fathers have a 9 to 5. So when you're at work, you're a different person, right? Depending on what your job is, of course. When I go to work, after work, when I come home, I have to take 10 minutes to just switch from work mode to father mode, because you never want to carry that stress from work home, you know what I mean, and then take it out on your kids or your wife or your girlfriend or whatever the case may be. You know what I mean? Just because Bobby or Joe pissed you off at work doesn't mean you go and tell your kids that you can't play with them or you can't watch movies with them or you can't because you just had a long day. Like you want to be a father when you step through that door. Everything outside of that door don't exist when you go home with the family. You know what I mean? Like that's one thing for all you new fathers out there. I know it's tough. I know it's stressful, but be a father when you're at home and only be that. You know what I mean? Like only be that when you're at home. When you leave out that door, you can be whatever you want to be, but be a father when you're at home.
For real. Yeah. I'm trying to balance that myself, man. Sometimes I'm a father, sometimes I'm a clown, sometimes I'm a wrestler with the kids.
Yeah, man. The dad's supposed to be fun. He's a fun parent, right?
I'll be mean too, though. I'll be mean. Man, I'll be mean, man. They don't play with me, I'll be mean.
I could get mean too. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'll be mean too. But that's where the sternness comes in. That's you're the power of the family, the rock of the family. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, what about you, man? What you do, man?
Some of the things I do, I kind of take away, you know, or like I said, I kind of break away from it because I do a lot of stuff, and when I come in the house, I'm still doing like 3-4 things while I'm at the house or trying to. But one thing I do a lot is when I'm home, I sleep. Man, I be sleeping, man. I pass out. So, man, they put on a movie. Don't let it be one of them silly little musicals in Compton. I'm not gonna put no shade on any little movie, but if it got any kind of musical with it, they talking and then they next thing you know they singing. Yeah. I'm sleeping. Wait.
I know how long it take me to fall asleep. How long it take you to fall asleep?
Like two minutes. It'll be real quick, bro.
Yeah, mine be real quick too. And I sleep. So I sleep with like I got this let out couch at home, right, with the feet up.
Dangerous.
Yes. So when I get home and if I let that seat up and I put my feet up and the lights is dim. Oh no!
You gone? No.
I'm gone, and every time my kids catch me, I got that, that one snore that wake you up.
I hear you. Once I'm out though. If I put my head on here or something, I'm gone. But I try to balance that and try to not sleep as much. You know, when you go home, you kind of want to rest. You kind of want to revamp, recuperate, want to get back to what you have to do. But like you said, when you get in that house, man, the kids have 1,000 questions. They have a lot of requests. Yeah. They got a rabbit they want clean. They want the room done. They want video games. They want this. And you got to try to balance it. And even though you can't do it all, you know, you got to try to make sure you give those little ones that attention that they need because they didn't ask to be here. They coming from you. You understand?
Yeah, that is one thing that I want to tell, you know, the ones that are not quite in the family but want to be, like, those are your kids. Like, you should be there. You know what I mean? Whatever you think is stopping you, whatever obstacle you have to jump over, whatever person you have to go through, do it.
Right.
Like, do it. Believe me, if the kids don't appreciate it right now, they will appreciate it as they grow up. You know what I mean? They'll understand the situation because one thing about the truth, it always comes to light.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean? And if you ain't never tried, if you let the obstacles stop you and you ain't never tried, they gonna know that. You know what I mean? They're gonna find that out.
I remember in the now with my father, like, bro, if my lady tell me something, I don't care what you're talking about. I'm going to see the kids. I need the kids. I'm like the crazy dude on the movie. But if you not that, then that says a lot about you, man. These kids are an extension of you. So if you're not doing that, then you know it says a lot. But I can't bash any new father, any father that's going through it with the significant other because of whatever it is. But we will have some topics or some tips for you guys as well. We will have some guests that are kind of going through the same thing and that can really shed light on it from a personal standpoint. And we're going to definitely get into that because I know that we as fathers from the hood and everyone from the hood needs to express that and let everybody know what's going on with that.
Definitely.
So, that's definitely one thing. Like I said, I'm glad he brought that up because that's one of the topics that we definitely want to touch on and, give everybody a little love on it. For the new fathers, man, like the brand new fathers, first time
like
fathers,
infant baby father.
Boy, you was not doing nothing prior to this baby. What tip would you give to these guys, man? When I had my first kid, man, I was nervous, man. When I was in the hospital and I was about to have my oldest son, man, I was about to pass out.
Wait, was you in the room?
Oh yeah.
Oh, I was in the room. Oh man, that is a different experience.
To put it lightly.
Right.
Yes,
that is
sir.
a different type of experience to watch a woman have your child.
Yes, sir.
And watch your child be brought into this world. Man, that does something to you.
Yes, sir. And we still men out here. We still gonna do whatever. But no cap, it does do that. You like, wait a minute, man. Yeah. So like I said, when I had mine, they told me the doctor was like, yeah, she dilated, yada yada. I was normal. I was cool. I was new. When as soon as they said that, started sweating. I got lightheaded. The doctor looked at me like, do we need to get some? I just went to the bathroom, washed my face. Like, no, I'm gonna thug this out. And came back. I was like, man. But after that one, I only have 3 kids. So after that,
that's the hood. Cause I'm gonna thug this out. I'm gonna thug this out. I ain't never felt this before.
I don't need no medicine. I don't need no medicine. Just give me a little water, a little ginger ale, a Capri Sun, and he'll be all right.
He needs some milk. That's what he needs.
I needed something, but the new time fathers or the first time fathers who need advice, we love to be an outlet for you guys to talk. If you guys have any questions, any tips, anything you guys want to share, always come to us and put it in the chat. Go ahead, not to cut you off.
No. So the best advice I can give to a first time father is communicate with your girl. You know what I mean? Whether it be your girl, your wife, your fiance, you got to communicate and share the responsibility. Like, the baby's gonna wake up at 3 a.m. The baby's going to, you know what I mean, need diaper changes every, 30 minutes or whatever the case may be. Like,
that baby's got a no. I'm just kidding. Well, that baby ready,
it is.
I'll just kidding.
Hey,
things happen.
Yeah, but like you know what I mean. You have to be able to be there for those moments, because that doing those things bond you with your kid. Yes, you know what I mean? Like, that bond of, I changed your diapers when you was little. You know what I mean? Like, I fed you. You used to lay on my chest to go to sleep at night. You know what I mean? Like,
and I actually loved doing it. I missed that.
Yeah. I did that. Like, it wasn't just your mom's. Like, I did that.
Definitely.
You know what I mean? So that's the best advice I can give them. You got anything for me?
I would say that too. I definitely would say that. But I would say share the responsibilities, but mainly give each other that space. Sometimes as a new parent, you're expected, or you think that you have to be with the child every single second. And you do, you want to, but sometimes fathers, don't forget to give her a little second away. Sometimes she's not going to even go far. She'll go to the living room, she'll go to the store, go to Walmart, go wherever, Target. She'll go to Target, spend up all your money and come back. But and they won't be gone long, and they feel like it's an eternity. But always urge them to get back to their normal life, so they don't have to be just, even though, women probably would do that anyway, they're just going to get into mommy mode naturally.
Oh, man.
Just always allow them to get out and, have that space, because you gonna want it too. So, scratch my back, I'll scratch it.
Yes.
No, definitely. And then also he was talking about, like the babies, using the restroom and things like that, kind of frequently. Something that's recent as well, like a current event. It's like this formula shortage. Have you heard of that?
Oh yeah, my wife was actually telling me about that, man. Like, it's a formula shortage, and like, people are like hoarding it and trying to stock up on it, and like what do you do?
Well, I know what we did. We did it all natural. We breastfed.
My wife breastfed too.
Well, look, we saved a buck or two.
That was one of the weirdest things I've ever seen. A woman with a pump on her and pumping the milk, and I'm like, crazy. I don't think I could do that.
That's
like,
crazy.
I don't think, like, if I had to do that,
you have a time frame. Yeah. I got discipline, but I ain't got that much. Like, bro, come on.
Like, I couldn't. Nah, there's no way, man. Women, this ain't about y'all, but this is about y'all. Y'all got a gift. That's a gift, man.
Everything was. I think everything was made perfectly the way the Creator did it, whatever you believe in, I don't want to get too, religious, but I believe that it was all made perfectly in sync, because how else can you explain all this stuff?
But the people that I can feel bad for is you always have a situation where some women can't breastfeed. You know what I mean? So those are the people that are trying to hoard the formula and everything. But I don't understand, is it the shipping part of it because of COVID that we got a shortage?
Man, they blame everything on COVID, man. Your neck hurt, COVID. Hey, man, that's $20 extra, COVID. Oh, I need my hair done for COVID. What? Come on, man. Formula for COVID? No, but I think it's the formula being made. I'm not sure. I don't know.
But so they say they had a bad batch, right? So like 2 babies got sick or something like that. That's why I guess they had to like pull it off the shelf or something. Okay. Like that. But it's just like, understand what you're doing. Like, you know what I mean? This is the livelihood of humans, period. Like, there's so many people. I was a formula baby. Right. Definitely, I was a formula baby. My mom's was like, I was government cheese baby, formula baby.
We all had a little bit of the paper foods.
Well, I had the cornflakes with no sugar.
The Flakios. But look, we still made it. We still buff out here.
Hey, that formula did me right, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man, it's crazy to be. I don't know if it's the formula, but I don't know if fathers are going through this. If you're a new father, man, just kind of help out with that formula, man. Hoard it up, pack it when you can. Go to them little whoever you got. She gonna get it, the booster. Hey, man, let me give you this for the formula. Let me get. I don't know. I'm just kidding. Don't do that. But get that formula, because I'm like, bro, these kids having to switch the formula that they use. These kids gonna be cranky. They got gas and farting left and right, burping and crying. Oh yeah, that kid gonna be different from now on. No more Similac. They got to switch to something else.
That's crazy. I know one thing that after my daughter stopped breastfeeding, we got her on almond milk. And she used to love it, and she used to drink it all the time. But I don't think it was a substitute for formula, because she still breastfed. So she still got all the vitamins and all the things that her body needed to grow. But that was a substitute for regular milk. Okay. Because I heard regular milk kind of, you know what I mean, fattens your babies up, you know what I mean, from the vitamin D and all of that. They say it's not as good, but she used to love it. She don't like it now, though. She hate it. She won't drink it. Right. But that's all right.
They all don't like it now. They all want the good apple juice. But, yeah, man, like I said, we're just giving a couple tips for fathers. And we're just really expressing ourselves and letting you know how we feel, giving you a real in-depth, opinion and standpoint on, what it is to be a father from the hood, like I said, because we are fathers don't mean we gon', or we're not, manly men, or we have to substitute something, to suffice here or there. So we want to make sure that we really, really show that we people from the hood that really, really love being fathers, and really care about our kids and the future.
And it's crazy because, where we're from, being a father, the people would make fun of, people being a father. Mm-hmm. Like, it would be like, oh, you a dad. You know what I mean? Like, you ain't
out here in these streets. You ever get with the daddy mode.
You a father, dog. You ain't about nothing. But in all reality, try to touch one of my kids. You gonna see. You gonna see how much of a father I am.
Ooh, he turned up fast. Calm down, dog. Calm down.
Yeah, I mean, like on some real though. That's how it is, on some real, like. Even though I am a father, and yes, you know what I mean, I don't do the same things I used to do because I am a father, because I got something to live for. Yes, sir. Don't mean I won't get you out in these streets if you touch any of my kids.
Boy, look at them. Some of the craziest things is going over a kid. Fathers, parents, and kids. Yeah, man. But just keep that in mind, yo. Like I said, we appreciate y'all for being here. Like I said, next time we'll have more topics. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Go follow every channel that you have related to Monster Mix Radio, monstermixllc.com, Fathers from the Hood. Yes. Go ahead and stream Anthony Chapman's music. I'm Dan Black. Yes. Go ahead and stream that. But like I said, keep in tune because we got merch right here. These are the Dan Black fast food cups.
Oh, yeah.
But Yeah, that's cool and all, but we got some stuff coming up for the fathers, fathers from the hood. So, like I said, we appreciate you for being here. You could have been anywhere, but you're here with us. So we're going to end you off with a little smooth, groove like we always do at this time. But yes, sir, we appreciate you, man. We love you. Go ahead, keep being great, keep being who you are, keep taking care of those kids and the future, y'all. All right, and until next time, yes, sir, love y'all.